Welcome, Hello Peak, to the Citadel for Metal Fellowship at Progressive Rock Central. What a treat. These guys just found out about this and were willing to come ahead and join me here. And I really appreciate it because they have one of the best albums I've heard so far this early year. They're from Norway, and they're melodic metal newcomers, but they don't sound like it. They and forgot to mention the name of the album is Obsidian Cult. It's on Massacre Records, and Massacres they have some great support on that label. So hats off to those guys, or I should say Barbara. She's been a fantastic lady.
That's good.
Um, but you guys released your album yesterday, so congratulations. Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you.
definitely. All right, so today I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves because I always make mistakes when it comes to names. So I'll let you both introduce yourselves, and if you want to say something before we get started.
Yeah, so I'm Marius. I play the drums. I also have recorded the guitars on the album and made the riffs. Uh, yeah,
Yeah, and I'm Ragnhild Westgard. Um, I, some also know me as Nell Sigland before I got my girl name back, Ragnhild Westgard. So that's me. I'm the singer.
She's the lead singer, and wow, wait till you hear her if you haven't.
Oh, you're too
Um,
nice. Thanks.
as I say, a great band, great music. Everything about this is, this is your debut, but it's a heck of a debut. It's a great start.
Thanks.
Um, so tell me, describe how the band began, how you came up with the name, how you found all your members, and just the history, brief history of the band.
yeah.
This is yours.
Uh, so the band started with me and Ragnhild. We found out that we had some sort of we liked pretty much the same kind of music, and we both had played in a lot of bands. She had played in bit a few bigger bands than I had, but we found sort of a fellow uh, an interest in music that we both shared. So we decided that we should try to establish a band who played music that we both kind of were into and sort of get the whole idea started with we were kind of tired of the whole uh, one one hit wonder bands and single type bands, and we wanted to sort of try to make something whole as well as the whole live scene and everything. So we sort of wanted to make something great together. And then the whole process with we of course started recording everything ourselves, and then we wanted to establish a band, and we discussed if I should play the drums or if I should play the guitar. Um, and we decided on drums. And then we had to have two. We always knew that we were a two guitarist kind of band, so we needed to find two guitarists and a bassist, and that had been a that was a big process. We were through a lot of guitarists that sort of went through, and some stuck and some left and some, yeah. So, but we finally found some stable guys that wanted to play and sort of had that sound that we were after, and yeah. So now it started rolling,
Yeah.
and we released our sort of debut EP in I think it was 2020.
23.
Yeah. And with really, really low budget thing, uh, we just wanted to get the ball rolling, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
Did
then
people respond well? You get a lot of
yeah, for we got the response that people saw big potential in the songs,
good.
but the whole production thing and the mixing and mastering weren't at the place we wanted it to be completely honest. So we decided to really get the sound that we were looking for in our debut album, which was the plan all along. And then I think we I think we sort of captured it on Obsidian Cult.
Definitely.
Um, of course, we recorded the album and we started recording in I think that also we started recording in 2023. I think at least making the songs. So it was since we didn't have any stable members at the time, we needed to record everything ourselves, and we had we had big
A lot of
thoughts
work.
about how we wanted it to be. So it was natural for the band that we finished the recording ourselves, and we had Ragnhild's brother, Magnus Westgård, um, who on bass, who came to the studio and recorded the bass. Um, and yeah, so it was a tedious process, but I think we are really proud of the album and what came out of the whole process. And of course, we've gotten a lot of good feedback as well as our live shows are we are sort of getting the sound that we were after all along, especially live.
Excellent. And you mentioned two guitar players, and yeah, I think for metal, it's almost you have to.
Yeah.
But and I have my own feelings, but I want to hear why you thought it was absolutely important. I agree with you.
Every song that we made, of course, we wanted every song to have that kind of depth to it. That's one thing, but also I think we both always have been big fans of the melodic sound in guitars and making those big choruses. And since we decided that we didn't want anyone on synth, we wanted to make everything a sort of guitar melodic is the melodic sounds from the lead guitarist.
Yeah.
Uh, we're not that big on solos and everything, but we have those melodic lines on guitar that sort of we arrange them so they can support more or less Ragnhild's vocals. So it's we have thought about every tiny steps of the songs to make everything fit together, and it wasn't possible without two guitars.
And I think it gives you a bigger sound. That
Yeah,
is my you listen to, some of your favorite bands when you have two guitars, you really feel it. I mean,
yeah,
not that one can't do it, but um with metal you almost need it. Yeah.
yeah. It's necessary for our sound. We can do the songs without two guitarists. I don't think we could have captured what we wanted with just one guitar. I don't
Yeah.
think it's possible with that kind of music, at least for us.
We've also been discussing whether we should put some synthesizers into the music or not. I also play the piano and
Oh,
keys as well, but for this project, we really wanted it to to capture the songs without the synthesizer. Not to I mean, there's so many bands who are using the keys in different ways, and we wanted the songs to like stand for themselves, the melodies and the guitar riffs, and try to make that as narrow or narrow everything down, but still make it big, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, no, you did.
So we've been going sort of back and forth when it comes to the keys. Um, so live, we actually put on some keyboards
Mhm. Yeah.
to fill the empty places of the songs. And I think that's a good choice.
Yeah. We're not saying that we will never use any kind of synth or keys or everything, but I think it was important for us to try to see if
Yeah.
it was possible to create the music that we love using just guitar bass and uh, the vocals are sort of binding it all together, which I don't think many vocalists could have done, but we have, of course, the whole first and second and third vocals, which sort of binds it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that when you say that, you're not the protest like it reminded me of I don't know if you guys have heard of the band Boston.
Yeah.
They're very, very famous.
Mm.
And they were right during that era where a lot of bands are adding synths and keyboards, and they were like, no. In fact, I think their first album, actually on the advertising on the front, like the plastic they put around the album, it actually said this music was created without the use of synthesizers. So they were like, but they still, I don't know what he did to create those sounds, but some of the instrumentals they did, it sounded like there were, but no, I trust them that they didn't, but it
And
was amazing.
that was sort of a big thing for us as well because we wanted to make the riffs and everything stand for themselves. I'm not saying it's a shortcut or anything to use synthesizers, and I think for a lot of bands that could be a great thing, but
Mm.
we found that it was important for us to do something that we can. It doesn't matter sort of the size of the stage or the crowd or
Oh
everything.
yeah,
We wanted to do something that we could just meet. If the band meet up, we can play.
Redo it live.
Yeah, we can read it live.
Yeah.
That's also why we didn't play. We don't have hundreds of guitar tracks on each song. We have those guitars that play the same thing live, and that was also a goal for us because we wanted it to. We don't want to sort of get the people's hope up and then they go to a show and they're like, this
missing
was
something.
this
Yeah,
wasn't the thing I heard. So we wanted to make something that we can do even bigger live, if that makes sense.
good. Yeah, surprise them. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. Um, And then the band name Hollow Peak, where did you come up with it? It's great. No, no, it's very good.
Yeah, it was, the story isn't that great.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. I think we did. We found out after a while that we needed a name for our band, and we we didn't have any ideas. I had some really dumb ones, but
No,
Keep telling us.
yeah, but we just sat down and we wanted a band to sort of also that could sort of match our style of music. And Ragnhild just said, shouldn't we just call it Hollow Peak? And we just said, yeah, just
it
it's
was
nice.
easy. Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
not the big like big story behind it, but it's a band that's suited that it's easy to pronounce. It's sort of it's if you really, we could have made up a story now and told you like it's this big deep thing,
Sure,
but
sure.
I wish we could.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to lyrics, I'm um how should I say it? I'm uh, pretty intresserad.
Interested
Yeah, sounds still. I really like opposites, and I mean,
Yes.
hollow. I love the word hollow as well
Yeah,
as meadow. But meadow is such a girlish word, but hollow, and then a hollow peak. At least for us Norwegians, it's definitely opposites. Uh, because I think, yeah, you know what I mean. So it
definitely.
was,
Yeah, I'm thinking Lord of the Rings. I'm thinking,
yeah,
and not so much Lord of the Rings, the other one, where they went in, they were doing mining the gold and things like that, that hollow
yeah,
interior. Yeah,
yeah.
no, that works. Yeah, it's a good name. Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And then the Obsidian was really cool too. Reaching out and trying to um, uh, I'm trying to look for my notes on that, but I actually looked it up, and great choice there too. That just Obsidian helps us communicate better, and um, I can't find my notes.
But
Um,
it's an interesting thing about the Obsidian thing because we like there's something called rainbow obsidian, which is this I think it's a mineral where you can when you can if you look at it, it has sort of different colors depending on which side of the where you're seeing it from. And so if you look at if the cover art of our album, you can see the flower,
yes,
which is inspired by the rainbow obsidian, which reflects the sun in different ways, and then the changes color depending on which side you're looking at it from. And that was also sort of thought behind the album because we use a lot of time making the lyrics for our songs. That's a very tedious process. We want every song to have to mean something and to be something that people can interpret their own, like they wish. And therefore, if you look at lyrics as well from different perspectives, you can see that the lyrics can mean something for me, it can mean something for Ragnhild, and it can mean something completely different from for you. So that's also a thought behind it that if you we don't want to say what each song sort of represent, but we want you to or we want the listener to sort of capture the essence of the song and sort of uh, make it their own story, if that makes sense.
definitely. And I found my notes from Google. It's a volcanic glass known for its protective and transformative properties. It symbolizes protection, grounding, and the release of negativity. I love that part. Release
Yeah.
of negativity. There's no negativity in your music, or I didn't remember seeing any in the lyrics either. And it's associated with emotional healing and
Yeah.
clarity. And boy, do we need that. Yeah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Um, all right. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and we'll talk about the album itself. Kind of go track by track if you want to. If you don't want to do that, we can stop. But it starts. It starts with "From Ashes Rises a Crown," and we just got done talking about ashes and volcanic. Um, this kind of has a bluesy feel to it, but I love it. Yeah, it's you're thinking, right off the bat they're going to come out with metal, but no, it's got this bluesy feel to it. And it was really good.
Yeah.
And then your lyrics were fantastic. And go ahead and uh, now I compared you to the Cranberries, and
Yeah, so
you sound a lot
Thanks.
like
Thank you very
Dolores.
much.
And how did you like that? Okay. I was a little uncertain because I was like, you don't want to compare a metal band to sort of a pop band. But that's why I really talked about that Zombies era where they were more grunge or metal. But go ahead and talk about all that, or as
Yep.
much of it as you want to.
We have the thing is we find inspiration from a lot of different bands. We we are really into bands like the Swedish synth pop band, I think they're called now, Kent, which
Oh, yeah,
is
I think
one
I've heard
of
of them. Yeah.
that's a fantastic band. But uh, we also love like stuff that goes hardcore bands, and we find a lot of inspiration in bands like Gojira and stuff like that. Uh, so from Ashes Rise to the Crown, it all started with it all started with the riff on the pre-chorus, I think,
Okay.
which um, which were is a riff that I had been playing for a couple of years, I think. But I hadn't quite found, or I haven't build on that one. So we wanted to make a song sort of based all around that.
Mm.
Uh, and we since we find inspiration from, or because we find inspiration from a lot of different places, we sort of tend to mix the whole thing together as well. And I think from Ashes Rise to the Crown, it's a great it's a great example of sort of mixing three three things together. We have the sort of bluesy verses, and we have the pre-chorus, which sort of breaks the whole thing apart, and then we sort of connect with the big melodic chorus. And yeah,
Almost popish.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I
I'm
heard of,
sorry. I think I have to say sorry for that because usually when Marius start to write the riffs and the frame to the songs, then it's my turn. And I start to delete a couple of lines and cut and copy paste.
It always makes them better, though.
Thank you.
well,
Thank you
that's
for
the
saying
key.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But and then I have to start making the melodies and make sense out of the lyrics about it and try to capture the atmosphere in his riffs. Uh, and I have to say they sound a lot more metal before I'm done.
Yeah.
So I'm actually a sucker for pop. I think it's lovely. It makes me so happy and
But it's a good intersection. Yeah. No.
yeah, I
There's
think it
some
is.
other bands, Secret Rule. I could list a number of them, which they have like a pop singer, but she can bring metal when she needs to. And yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. No, it is excellent. It's good to
Yeah.
bring.
And it's pretty funny because when I present it to Marius, he's like, "Well, I think I have to think about it for a while." And then after a while, this is the way a
Yeah,
song
Yeah.
goes.
it's always better. But we also have both me and Ragnhild have uh, are educated in music, so we have studied music, both of us, and we have this. I think we both are kind of tired of the whole this is the way it should be,
Yeah.
like
Good.
in the
Thank you.
forms of songs and everything, like if verse, chorus, bridge, chorus. Yeah. So we also, when I write the riffs and sort of make the frame, as she said, we don't want it to be this. We don't want the audience to know what they're getting when
Good.
they start hearing the song. We want to make something different, like other. We have a lot of other examples in the record, but we'll probably get back to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for that because there's so many that I've listened to, and you've probably heard where it's just full core metal, and
Yeah.
the female singer is doing her best to try to rise above that. And you don't
Mm.
do that. You give her her space, and she's not having to scream. It's just normal, and yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you. That it's so hard to listen to the other. It's just like you got the metal grinder going, and then you've got this lady screaming, and it's like it's no fun to listen to.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the whole thing where we have this, no, you can't use that chord there. It won't fit. We want some chords that, or some turns and twists and turns that sort of breaks up the song or breaks up your expectations, and then sort of gives you a feeling of what what was it?
Yeah. What
What
happened?
happened?
yeah,
And that's sort of the fun of it as well.
Yeah.
yeah, and that happens in the second song, Euphoria. Do you guys know who the Chameleons are?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, you probably remember them. He may not. They're kind of an older band, but oh my God, the guitar riffs, and I think the guitar guy is he's off and on with them. But when they were playing together, back in the '90s, that I don't know how to describe it. I'm not musically inclined, but you captured it, and it sounded so good. And
Thanks.
yeah, and her voice is just absolutely dynamic, and
Yeah.
that
Totally.
ability for you to switch between pop and metal at the same time. I know she can bring metal, and she has on this album. She
Mm.
can scream with the best of them, but you don't need to, and that's what I love about what you guys said. There's nothing to prove that way. It's more creating something that's different. And thank you. But do you
Yeah.
want to
Thanks.
talk? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about Euphoria? I'm sorry. And it is euphoric. That's,
Yeah, thank
yeah.
you. I think Euphoria is one of the more with experimental song we had, perhaps because that's the only song on the record that is recorded on two 7-string guitars.
Oh,
So
okay. That's
yeah, we wanted to make it sort of we wanted that depth, and we wanted it to sort of I'm not we wanted it to be heavy as well as we wanted it to be one of the more melodic songs as well, I think. And we used a lot of time on Euphoria.
Yeah. At least I did.
I
Uh,
did as well
yeah.
because we had that sort of jazzy bridge thing going on there as well, which sort of breaks up the whole thing back to, and then it goes back to the heavy stuff.
Yeah, I was really struggling to find a decent melody to put on the bridge. Nothing really worked because it was so odd. And then trying to make a melody that just floats through it, and um yeah, it was I was really struggling. But then and I had this idea I should use the same sentence just said enough times for people to feel it the different ways. Uh, but that didn't really work out, so I had to just rethink the whole idea so many times. And then you sort of really get into the melody and into the song, and get in the zone, and then suddenly another refrain started to form. So on that song, I made two different choruses. Um, I think that's the first one I did that.
I think so as well. It was perhaps one of the songs we used most time on the recording process as well. Uh, but perhaps one of the songs that we are most proud of as well,
Yeah,
because we used so much time and we thought about everything. And it was a tedious process, but we think it was really worth it. And that's one of the songs that you need to listen to more than once to sort of catch the whole idea
Yes.
of it.
Um, Talk about how you go through the process of writing lyrics. It sounds like he starts out by giving you the music or the ideas for the music, and then you take off and create a story for it. Is that
yeah, and
fair?
most of the times I also get the story.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
and I'm not always happy about that because it's not my story. So I have to make it my story.
Tell it. Yeah.
No, but most of the songs, there are mixed lyrics from both Midas and me.
Okay.
He gives me an idea, and my intention is to always deliver a lyric which gives hope, but
Thank
also
you.
makes people think, feel, uh, and uh, not not just my feelings, but to feel for themselves,
Good.
and not be sitting there in the end feeling sad or sorry or angry or, I mean, bringing hope into this world. I mean, that is so important.
We really need it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially now, of
Yeah.
course, always, but there are so many harsh things going around in this
Oh,
world.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So the
Um,
thing is that we I always, or for the most part, I write sort of an I
Depressing lyric.
yeah. I don't have a big I just write the lyrics for what a story that sort of has captured my mind for a while, and what I how I sort of look at the song when I start the whole process,
yeah.
and then which I of course think is it's really important because Ragnhild is the one that is going to deliver the lyrics, and she's the one that's going to sort of tell the
Thank you.
story.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be the same if she told my story, or if so she has to tell a story which she sort of believes in, which she is the author of. And but I always give, or for the most part gives sort of an a sketch or a few lines, a few verses, and perhaps a chorus, and then sometimes she changes a little bit, and sometimes she changes it all.
Completely.
And
Yeah.
But
And
I think it's brilliant, Midas,
yeah,
because Midas is a fast writer and he works really fast and is really productive. I'm very slow and I need time and I mean, even washing the floors, I'm a slow doer.
no,
But
no.
I do it decently, and I try to make everything so perfect. So sometimes it just doesn't happen because I end up doing something totally different. So having a start point from his lyrics, and just twist and turn every word and every meaning. To me, at least, it's a very nice way of working.
I'm
Good.
sorry, but I have to leave you now.
Oh, okay.
But Ragnhild will deliver for us.
All
I'll
right. Well, thank
yeah.
you. Thank you for
Thank you. It was
participating.
nice
Yeah.
talking to you.
Bye.
All right. The next song is Labyrinth. And on this one, you sound different. And I don't know how you did it, but it has more of a Kate Bush high pitch sound, which is beautiful.
Oh,
Nothing,
that's
I
a
mean,
compliment.
everyone, yeah, everyone wants, every female singer wants to sing like Kate. Um, are you a fan? Obviously, it sounds like you are. And then tell us how Labyrinth was built.
Yeah, Labyrinth started as the rest of the songs. Marius had been working on some riffs and put them all together, handed over to me, and that was actually one of the easiest song for me to make the melodies on. To me, it
Okay.
just, some songs you just feel them and you know how the lyrics are supposed to go.
Yeah.
I think I did the both the lyrics and the melodies in a couple of hours.
Wow.
And there it was. So,
That's good.
but also there, in the end, I I thought this song needs another chorus, the same as in Euphoria. So in the end, there it's the same chords. Um, I build the melodies upon, but a different melody.
Okay.
So um, to me, it's but Midas asked me earlier this day, which one are your favorites on the album? And
Uh,
I have to say th this one is one of my favorites, Labyrinth. I think it's
Definitely.
really hitting something.
I think Labyrinth, Euphoria, um, the From Ashes Rises a Crown is the first introduction to your whole sound, and I love that. Um,
Cool.
also, Liberation in the title track, and we're going to get to all these if you
Yeah.
want to. And Celeste, I really like Celeste too.
Yeah,
Um,
Celeste is my second favorite, I think, but in a totally different way because yeah, we'll get back to that one.
all right. And so Unseen changed the direction of the sound a little bit, and you slowed things down and go back to that rock and blues rhythm, which was at the beginning.
Yep.
Um, and your voice, that gives you more of a chance to, it's more lyrical. That's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
I think it's a more lyrical song, but you tell me what you were hoping for with it or creating.
What just happened there?
Huh? No, no, it
What
was
just happened there?
great. Yeah.
No, thanks. That's the one song that Marius is having all the lyrics.
Oh, okay.
There's none of mine in it, and he had the verses, a melody that he wanted to use for the verses, but he couldn't get ready with a chorus, or he couldn't find anything to use there. So I have the melodies for the refrain, but we discussed whether we should put it on on this record or not, because it's I think it's a little bit different sound of the whole song compared to the rest of the album.
Yeah.
But we decided that, as Mari said, this is the stepchild for the
The
band.
big really debut. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and it's also one of the first songs we did together.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's we could have put this one on the EP 23 because it's written before, even before that. But it's really growing on me. I think when the doing the um, how do you say it in English? The octaver.
Production or
No, the when you
mixing?
sing in the octaves.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you sing the same in one pitch and then the next pitch, but the same tones.
Gotcha.
In which we call it octaver.
Okay.
But
I
I think that's a cool idea as well.
definitely
And when the chorus comes, it sort of opens the whole song and make it worth putting on the record.
good. I'm glad
Yeah,
you did because I like it. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Um,
thank you.
and then Ray of Light, and it has a softer guitar opening with some drums. And yeah, again, your voice really rises high on this one. And I really liked it.
Yeah,
Really
thanks.
enjoyed it.
You know, I had quite a laugh about this song because I've uh, I've been loving this song ever since the day we started on it. Um, but as we told you earlier in this interview, we had a couple of guitarists that decided to do something totally different.
Oh, okay.
And they said, no, I can't
Hmm.
play this song. It sucks. It's so bad.
That's
It's
terrible.
yeah. And we were like, "What? What do you
What's
not
wrong?
hear?"
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong about it? And I think it was the chorus of this song
Hmm.
that they didn't like, and they even tried to put some different chords on the chorus, um, which we did not like at all. It just turned the whole song into this terrible popish sounding song.
Hmm.
So we decided to leave it as it was. And I have some quite uh, 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 I don't know if calling it odd is too strong, but some tryouts on the
Oh,
second and third voices there. But I think this is the song as it should sound like. We're really happy
good.
about it.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to keep trying. And yeah,
Yeah,
that's a shame they would come out so strongly on that, really. I mean, you're
yeah,
and they were still applying to be guitarists, right?
yeah,
and
yeah,
and
yeah.
they're telling you this sucks. Yeah, that's not going
Yeah,
to win you a place on the team.
yeah. But on this song, I also seriously thought about trying out some growling in the end,
Oh yeah, yeah. There is a
uh,
little bit. Yeah,
because I wanted it to be like I won't submit, I won't let go, I'll strive my way.
fierce.
I tried to make it like screaming out, uh, making it sort of hard and harsh in your face, but I ended up singing it, and I think that's my expression.
Yeah,
So
and
I
I'm not one for I don't like growling too much.
no,
But if it's meant to be there, if it's part of the story, and like you just said, it
yeah,
lifts the song up or it shows the meaning of the song, yeah, then but there's some bands that's all they do.
yeah,
But as long as it's tempered and it's useful, yeah, I'm all
yeah,
behind it. No, I
yeah,
think that's good.
yeah. But that's Ray of Light. Yeah,
And then Liberation is a wonderful song. I mean, just the title, I mean, everyone's happy about that. And everyone, at least in the United States, is looking for liberation. And
yeah. Good luck with
uh,
that.
and so anytime you hear a song about liberation, you're like, yeah, yeah, we need that.
Yeah, yeah,
But tell us about that song. It's a very good song.
yeah. Thanks. That was also we were getting close to the deadline for sending all the files because we ended up using a Canadian guy to do
Oh,
the mixing, and we wanted to, or it was summer vacation, and both Marius and me wanted to just send all the files and
yeah.
yeah, spent our holidays. And there wasn't I didn't have any ideas for that song.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a sunny day, and I was out in the sun looking on it, and just had the song on my earphones or headphones, and I just started to sing along, and there it was. So
It
I
just
went
came. Yeah.
downstairs in the basement and put my headset on and started to sing. And that was also when it first came, it was, oh yeah, there it was.
This is the right lyrics and melody now. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think most of the lyrics there are, since we had such short of a time, I also had to make the melodies fit around Midas' first lyric lines. So
Okay.
I had to change a little bit to make it fit the melody, but most of the lyrics there is Marius' thought.
Okay.
It's the feeling of freedom.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And yeah. All right.
Yeah.
And then attack. This you bring back the metal guitars, and it's really um, great to hear him after a few pauses. But he must have loved making this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him doing this guitar riffs, and I could even see a smile on his face. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling guitar people love songs like that. Yeah.
Yeah. And me too. I think it's
Yeah.
amazing. It's really good. So I decided to call it Attack. And um, Marius' idea was this is about a zombie attack. To me, it's about attacking all the hollowness and the horror that's ever existed and is still existing in this world.
Yeah.
I mean, we just we need to shout out loud and attack all this egos and all this
Yeah.
yeah, negative thoughts and
Yeah.
negative spirit.
Nonsense. Yeah.
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 So, but
Lovely.
yeah, we attack.
And we need a we need that right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's more news, more bad news on the news today. So yeah,
Yeah, isn't that sad?
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
something's got to change, and it's got to change quickly.
Yeah, but I think it's the not the humanity, but it's the humans that need
Yeah.
to change. I think we have to change the way we think, the way we speak to each other, speak about each other, the way we think about everything.
Yeah.
Because the spirit of this time is what has happened. We're
Yeah.
so selfish and we're so uh, we just want more. At least us who have so much. Couldn't we just stop for a while and be happy about what's good in life and dwell in it and share?
The gratitude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone forgets what gratitude's all about. Yeah.
yeah.
I agree
And
with you.
start seeing the people around you.
My wife
Even
and I,
said, be nice.
My wife and I were have been watching, at the end of the day, these YouTube videos of flyovers of different countries, and we're like, there's so much beauty. I mean, we
Yeah,
were watching Portugal, and I knew a little bit about Portugal as far as geography, but oh my God,
that
there
is a
is so
beautiful.
much there that,
Yeah,
we never knew about. And
yeah,
it's just, look at all this spectacular, and that's just one country. Every country has a beautiful area or
yeah,
more than one beautiful area. But
yeah.
I mean, and you're looking at that and you're like, how can there be fights? How can there be
No,
divisions when you have all of this? I
yeah,
mean, they showed, multiple places where, okay, you can be happy here, you can be happy there. You don't have to fight over these things. There's plenty. Um,
I
yeah,
couldn't agree
it
more.
really, it's
Yeah,
sad. It's sad
yeah,
that we think we have to do that, that
yeah,
this is mine and you can't be here and whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much we could talk about here. Definitely.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everything that's going on up north in Greenland, Iceland, all those things,
Yeah.
just so deplorable. I mean, you never had a U.S. president ask for anything like that before this one.
No, I have
We're
to
very,
agree.
we're absolutely embarrassed, and I've
Hmm.
never been embarrassed for the United States until now. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, it's tough. It's very
yeah.
tough.
It's
And to even
that's interesting.
think that you would go to war with the people that you fought wars with. I mean,
Exactly.
you've liberated them, and they're not alone. And that's the confusion that he has is that we did it all. No, we couldn't have done it all. We had help from all of Europe, and yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah, I have so many questions about what it's like living in the United States now these days, and it would be interesting even talking to Mr. President himself. I think
yeah.
what is going on?
Well,
But
no, from all of our perspective, we'd love to be able to turn the TV off, but you you still want to watch the news. But and thank God they stopped putting all of his speeches on TV because I know that for me and most people I know, the minute you hear that voice, you turn it off or you're
uh,
changing the channel.
hmm,
And so no one wants to hear that voice. I shouldn't say there's probably still some people that like him, but
yeah.
the overwhelming majority is they hear that voice and it's like goodbye.
Well, that's
And
interesting to hear.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, no, I know outside the country, you guys must think we support him, and not everyone, but we don't. There is, and if you do see the news, you'll see. Well, yesterday, for example, it was like 10 or 15 below in Minnesota, and they had hundreds and thousands of people walking in the cold and I used to be from the Midwest, and I know how cold it gets there.
Yeah.
And despite all that, they still wanted to make their voices heard.
Hmm.
And that shows, and hopefully Europe and other places see that and they know that this is not, as David Bowie said, this is not America.
Mm.
This is not what we want on TV, with our friends and relatives around the world seeing.
So thanks for telling me. I think that's we should make another interview for politics.
I could talk to you about I'm a political science undergrad, but
Yeah.
I got to watch out because we're gonna stretch
Yeah,
this
I guess.
into a long interview. So what we need is that Obsidian cult. That is the masterpiece of this album, and it's probably why you named the album Obsidian Cult, but a fantastic. I don't know what I can say. It's one of my favorite songs of the year so far. So go ahead and tell us how you pulled that together because it is just wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. As Mario said earlier, about this Obsidian stuff, um, Obsidian, I think he looks at it in one way, and wanted the whole album to be called Obsidian Cult, titled the album that, because of the mineral
Yeah.
and just the way, um, as the different lights hit different spots, it makes us look different uh, on it. And he thought that would be a great idea to call the or give the album that title because of the different songs as well. But to me, I put the meaning in it that Obsidian Cult, um, at least when I made the lyrics on this song, it's about actually what we just talked about. This to me, it's cult. I made it even bigger than what a cult, not a religion, selective group, but this different uh, cults placed in different places,
Mhm.
even like what happens in the big cities.
Yeah.
They think they're living the perfect life and they totally live in their own bubbles.
Yeah.
The same happens in a small villages. Um, Everywhere people are so close to themselves and their own truth. Um, but in the end, I think we should just be more open to um, experience other people's kind of view,
Yeah.
and to questionize every every single truth, no matter who speaks it, because there are a lot of different cults placed around the world that should be um, should be asked to think again
Yeah.
and look different on their point of views. So this song is about just try or dare to ask the questions, dare to be strong and tough to yeah, ask the right questions to yourself, but also to others,
Yes. All right.
basically.
And
Yeah.
now,
And also this song,
go ahead.
sorry, but this
No,
song
go ahead.
also it doesn't have a verse and it doesn't have a chorus. It's
Mhm.
all different parts. Just we try to build up both the lyrics and the riffs and the lines in this. Uh, Nothing is repeated here. You
That's good.
just dig deeper into the truth and deeper into the song.
All
So
right.
that was what it tried to do here.
All right. And for me, Celeste is another one of the better songs on the album. And just a beautiful ballad-like start. And tell us tell us how that came about because the lyrics are very strong. And who is Celeste? Is a good friend of yours, or
You know, Celeste is Uh,
It may not be a person. I mean, I'm thinking that's a female name, but it may not have anything to do with that.
no, it's Celeste is more the color Celeste,
Oh, okay.
at least to me.
All
A
right.
Celeste color, and I love that color. Um, but it's also about awakening. When you wake up from uh you have sort of died because you have left so much in life, and then you need to move on, and when you when you move on, you have to bring with you what's worth bringing into this next life. Um,
Oh,
your
interesting.
new person. Um, to Modus, I think it was about one person that was bit by a zombie.
There was what?
A person bit by a zombie.
Oh,
And
oh my goodness.
and
Yeah,
then you're left by yourself
yeah,
because
yeah,
the whole world is going to an end, but you still go on, and you feel strength in your heart because you're still alive, sort of.
yeah.
But yeah, that's. I think this is to me, it's a very special song. It started out. Marius was just playing the acoustic guitar, and he said, would you just start singing with me? And we sat down and I made this melody without any specific words. Some words came out, but didn't really make any sense. And then um, that song is very special to me. And also the lyrics, where what do you need to have in your life? What's the essence of life? What do you need to bring with you if you decided to start all over?
What is it for you? Um, what's necessary? Because
Uh,
that's a good question. That's a very good
that's a
question.
that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, yeah.
No, I don't mind. It's a brilliant question. I think for me, I need to bring the goodness in me, the care for others, uh, the hope for this world, that I could be a part of a good change, a good growth for everyone, not just me, but for everyone around me. And I think I don't need a big house. I don't need a fancy car. I think if I should start again, I want to be a good person
Yeah.
that is strong in my own beliefs, um, so strong that I could use that strength to help others.
Yeah. And times like this force you to look at those things. And I've done a lot of searching too, that, what do you really, and getting older also helps add to that. What do you really need,
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, yeah. And good comments. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it is, as we get older, you think things get more complicated, but in actuality, they get simpler. I mean, it's the simple things, family and
Yeah.
friends, and having stability and not having to turn on the news and hear
Mm.
what new thing is going to mess up your life or the country or the world. You
Hmm.
want to just have calm. You want to have, you want to have fun. You want to have excitement. You want to go traveling, do things like that. But
Yeah.
you don't want people messing around and destroying what's left. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. No, that's true.
Mm.
Good, good insight there. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah.
And then you close it with a beautiful song, "Town." It does have that growling metal guitars and orchestration, and then your voice just comes singing through with sort of that Middle Eastern sound that I hear from Kashmir from Led Zeppelin. But I know you're not, going for that. But tell us about that song. It's a really good song. They all are.
Yeah,
But
thanks. Thank you. Um, yeah, that song is I realize that every song is special to me, but this is also a special song to me because here I think most of the lyrics are mine, and it has a very specific meaning to me. It's the song started out. We both Marit and me we were listening a lot to David Thousand
oh yeah,
um, at that while or at that moment, and I think his vocals are just amazing together with his guitar sound,
yeah,
and it's so massive. So we wanted to remake or put this massiveness into our this song. And I know that's what Marius tried to do with the guitars and the drums. And when it comes to the lyrics, I at that certain time when I wrote it, I was really into some people are very good at pleasing others. And um yeah, the line "start act like a true"
yeah,
came up, and all this high hopes. You have all these hopes that okay, if I just walk along, and if I just do whatever is expected from me, after a while, they must see me for the way I am, and they must know that uh, my wish uh, should also be experienced, but not necessary.
mm,
Not if you um, not if you don't say it out loud to anyone. I think you have to start speaking up for yourself, and you have to share your thoughts and your ideas, and sometimes you even have to uh, stop and not do what other people are
yeah,
doing. Stop pleasing all those around you. If you're grounded in your wishes and you're grounded in what's important, um, do it.
yeah.
Breathe in and breathe out. Um,
Yep. And don't add to the flames. Don't. Yeah.
yeah,
No, I
exactly.
like that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me
So
ask you this. Will you guys tour this album? Or it sounded like when he first started talking, he mentioned you've been getting maybe interest in bringing you guys on live. I hope.
yeah, we really, really hope we could get on a tour for this album, but we're a band just in the starting process
Yeah.
to know how it all works out. Um, we just have to see. Um, at this moment, we're looking for a decent booking agency uh, bureau. So hopefully, um, somewhat could help us to put us up to the right bands and going out on a tour as a newcomer as we are, that would be hard, I think. So we have to find the right bands to tour with.
Or
Uh,
possibly shows or festivals
yeah,
over the summer. Yeah. Has
yeah.
anyone been in contact yet or?
No, we just released the album yesterday, so
Yeah.
it's also new.
Yeah.
But we've had a lot of good reviews and comments from people around the world. So it looks like people are happy about this
Good.
album.
And
Makes us
Massacre
happy.
Records, they're helping you as well, I would imagine, right?
Um, I think we were. They have done a great job, as you said. Barbara is amazing.
Yeah.
But there has been this uh Massacre Records had to let go of a lot of their people, and
Oh, I'm sorry.
they had to. I think what just happened there, I'm not quite sure. Um, we have actually had this album ready for over a year,
Oh,
mixed and mastered and everything, and we have just been waiting for them to do the release. Um, but I know they have been forced to do a lot of changes for themselves. So I think
yeah.
they've been pretty busy. So we just have to go step by step with them.
Well, let me just ask you more um, from your perspective. What are some of your favorite hobbies when you're not making music?
Ooh, whoa.
Just a
Uh,
change, yeah.
I am I run quite a bit.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'm not
You used to.
yeah, you did. I have no interest in doing this marathons or
Oh, yeah.
this long distance runnings, uh, at least not to compete.
Yeah.
But I find a lot of pleasure in going for a run, uh, biking, spending some times up in the hills. Um, but besides that, volleyball is great fun.
No, volleyball. I love volleyball. Yeah.
Yeah, spending
I,
times
I
with
actually
friends.
wish we would have had either that or a hockey team for
Yeah,
men. They had a
yeah, yeah,
volleyball team in high school for women, but not for men. But I love the game. It was so much fun and spiking and all that stuff. But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No, it's that's really fun. I work as a teacher, and we have
Oh,
this
okay.
teachers uh, volleyball team that
Oh,
I enjoy those practicing evenings.
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, I remember when I was in sports, you're like, I got to do this again. And now that you're older, you're like, I wish I could go back and do that again.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? When you're in that mode, you're like, I want to do something else. It's funny how life is that way.
yeah, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to me, it's never too late. Anything, I
Oh
think.
yeah. No,
It's
you're right.
find a seniors volleyball team and start from
There you
scratch
go.
again. And there are, I don't think there's, of course, there are some limits, but
Sure.
not many.
No, don't set them. Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't set them for yourself.
no, exactly. I think
And
that's important.
in which city are you from in Norway? And then where's one of your favorite places to visit? And that can be anywhere.
Oh. Good question. Both Marius and me and the rest of the band lives in a small city called Hamar, which is about 1.5 hours north of Oslo.
Okay, yeah, near the
Um,
capital.
yeah, and favorite place in Norway? Was that the
Anywhere.
question? Anywhere.
If you want to talk about Norway, great. If you want to go outside, that's good too.
Yeah, I would love to go back to Portugal as you brought it up. I
Oh
think
yeah,
Portugal is a beautiful country. Italy as well. Um, but the Netherlands is
oh yeah,
also great. It's so flat, so you could just run wherever.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you could,
Or if you probably skate too, don't you? Or
I don't
maybe not.
skate too much, but I go skiing.
Oh, or skiing, yeah.
Skiing
Um,
and downhill skiing, even
yeah,
better. Yeah. No, but there are so many beautiful places, as you said, around the world. Uh, I'm would be interesting to go to Japan.
yeah, yeah.
That's I think that's an amazing country.
Now,
I
as
think
far, oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I think to me I think it's safe to go where you could at least speak English.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, yeah.
it's
For us, for
it's very
Americans.
exotic not to, but it's very safe to go to a place where you could actually
Mm,
say
yeah.
or tell your questions and get an answer.
And I know we're talking about this album, but have you thought about the next album or
Oh yeah,
uh,
we're also we're already in the process making the
oh
second
wow.
album. So we have a couple of songs already. So we'll continue.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
And do you think you'd release another one before the end of the year, or do you think it'll probably be next year?
That depends on if we could release it in the end of the year, we'll manage to do that. I'm sure, but depends on the label
Oh
if
yeah.
they're up to releasing it.
All
I
right.
don't think we would like to release the next album by ourselves as we did to the EP. It's very nice to have a label behind you.
Yeah.
Um, uh, Getting all the help we could from them. It's it's pretty hard sitting up here in Norway, you know. It's
Yeah.
and trying to get hold of everyone that could be somehow maybe interested. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So as I said, Barbara is doing a great job here. Really happy about her.
All right. And do you have additional anything you'd like to say that I haven't covered or haven't talked about? Or I try to cover a lot of ground, but
I I hope people are listening, streaming, buying our CD. We were hoping on getting an LP out of it as well, but doesn't look like it at this time. Then we have to make the economical around it for ourselves. So the CD for now. But stream and listen and hope it makes you think about the good things in life.
it does.
And also want to say very thank you very much to you. Really nice talking to you.
Thank
You had
you.
good questions.
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I always wonder, am I covering everything and, making, getting the word out that you wanted to get out. And that's what this is all about. We want independent artists to keep going. And
Great.
it's tough. Yeah, and it is very tough. And um, people that buy music don't realize it's like, well, she just sits there and, knocks out an album a day. No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
You have to come up with all these ideas, these lyrics, the music.
Yeah.
There's a lot to it,
Yeah, it is.
and we want to do everything we can to try to help you.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's really nice talking to you. Not every interview is this interesting. So
Thank
thanks
you.
again.
Well,
Great.
no, no. If you didn't have anything else, I was gonna thank you very much for taking your time. Again, that most independent artists, she works full time and she's doing this on the side because she loves it. And so, anytime they can give us to talk like this, and especially as long as you've been talking, thank you for that.
No, thank
And
you.
you went in depth, and we covered some other areas. But
Yeah.
thank you, really, thank you very
Yeah,
much
me too.
for taking this time. All right, I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
thank you.
If you have anything to add, otherwise I'll go ahead and stop the recording.
No, thank you for listening and thank you for talking to me, sir.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are coming in late, the band is Hollow Peak. The album is Obsidian Cult, and it is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the first ones I heard this year, and it's brand new and just released yesterday. And it's on the Massacre Records label, uh, and you can find it there. You could find it on your probably your Bandcamp as well. Are you selling CDs on Bandcamp or the download?
That I'm not sure.
Okay,
Or, but probably.
yeah,
I
and
guess so.
and most likely the download if more and more. I'm old fashioned. I like the CDs, but
Yeah.
more and more kids they just want the download. So I'm sure they have that available.
Yeah, you can
But
find it on Spotify at least.
well,
I
there
know.
you go.
Yeah.
There's another one. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
Right.
going to go ahead and again put this on put the record on hold. But thank you very much
You too.
for participating. And hold on just a second. I'm going to stop that. And maybe I should do it up here.